Well, stage 5 of the Dakar, already significant gaps opening up. Esteban Puyol and Mark Coma keeping it a very Spanish affair on the bikes. And a rather bumpy affair on four wheels, especially if you get in the way of a man like Robbie Gordon, reminding everybody that he's coming through. And Chagin not chugging anymore. The Camo Star virtually out of it. Mechanical problems, the least of his troubles by the day's end. Dear, oh dear, it suddenly got very, very serious out there. The wildlife, well, they couldn't give a damn, really. Thankfully, none of the cars managed to get into contact with any of them. The locals, well, they're just getting on with things as well. As far as the start was concerned, yesterday, well, still, there was a little bit of green out there. Navigation, though, seemed to be the main trouble as we went from Rashida to Ouarzazate. So, leaving the greenery behind, heading south, where it got rockier, sandier, and an awful lot more desert-like. Last view of any water, and the first taste of the soft stuff. Time to learn about digging out. For some, the riders, they were kind of bunched together, following each other's tracks. If anyone went wrong, they tended to drag others along with them. It's where experience starts to pay, and where really you've got to believe in your own mind and your own road book. Well, still close enough to some towns and villages to drag the crowds out. They're enjoying the proceedings here. Levay going through and proving that you just got to keep the momentum going. And it doesn't matter whether a biker waves at you or not for help. You're not going to stop yourself if there's any likelihood that you're going to get stuck in the sand. Incidentally, the bowler of Richard Hayward and Kane Athy is out. First taste of the Dakar for Richard Hayward. Already leaving a bitter taste perhaps, but I'm sure he'll be back. Wish him well. Well, he didn't start today, and when you look at yesterday, you can possibly understand why. Good riders were going down here. You daren't stop, as we say. You don't be giving too many thumbs up either. Crest of Dunes, a nightmare if you want to dig a bike in. It's the softest part of the sand, naturally enough. It's got no weight upon it. Well, they were coming through thick and fast, and we were hanging around as best we could. Thankfully, in the safest spots, Miguel Barbosa and the team to Sud. Herring by us. They're brave, our cameramen. Didn't last long, though, did it?
Vinhamos bem, até agora investamos baixar a pressão dos pneus.
Well, massive problem. Just get the wheels stuck and then you just can't get out by yourself. So we're just waiting for some kind of help out there. The question is, nobody wants to stop and give us a hand because they daren't stop, if you like. Well, there's a bit of stable stuff a little bit further ahead, but the drivers who approach don't know that. Waving with a spade, all he could do, and just hope for some salvation, and it came in the form of Ivan Muller, World Touring Car star and ice ace as well. He did stop on a firm bit. They needed to use double ropes here to actually link it together. We spoke to Ivan. Well, nobody's stopping to help them out, so unfortunately it's down to us. As you can see, double tow rope hooked together, exactly what was required. They'd have needed a crane if it wasn't for me, he says. They're my teammates, I had to stop. Finally, they managed to drag and slide them onto something a bit further. Hallelujah indeed. Well, they finished the stage 1 hour and 36 minutes behind the winner Schlesser. 3 minutes later, Miguel Barbosa reached the finish line. Team play. Well, we started at 9 hours 23 minutes ago. We've been driving a long time and lost a couple of times. A couple of tyres, says Rousselot. Tyres? That's nothing. How about losing a wheel? Philip Gash, 3 wheels on his wagon, limping in, just about making it. Rather than stop in stage, he wanted to get to the end where he could just take more time. As you can see, a complete lack of assistance trucks. There were mechanics on hand, but only those who were competing. So the bigger teams with bigger competing trucks did have help. The privateers relied on these little brown sacks. We found out what they got inside. They carried them on their back.
Sleeping bag.
There you go, sleeping bag.
Some oriental shoes.
Some shoes.
Some socks. The towel. Everything what I need.
Everything what you need. A brave, brave man indeed. It was Werner Pfuffer, in case you're wondering. Good lad. Well, when you get to this stage, just a bit of shade and a mat is all you need, quite frankly, because if you do lie down, you fall fast asleep after a day such as that. Thank you very much. And for those who've got a little bit of help, like Mark Homer, you sleep ever the sweeter. Oh, yes. Road book time. Time to plan the following day, and of course the all-important drivers' meeting, where, well, we're sad to say, we lost one of the riders yesterday. Elmer Simmons, 29 years of age, and Comer saying, just stick to the track, pay attention to the road book. Chris Blaise also adding his thoughts, and Desprez as well. The main drivers, or riders I should say, out there, giving their advice to everybody to try and keep safe. So it's a case of trying to just shake off the misery of yesterday. Not only a tough stage, but of course that desperate news about Elmer Simmons, 29 years of age, the South African, who sadly lost his life. Let's hope it's the only time it happens on this Dakar. Long special ahead, 325 kilometres, 775 in all.